Hello, in this video we're going to talk about gyms, how to choose the right gym for you. Things are getting a little bit easier with lockdowns, the weather's getting nicer, people are starting to think about going out and going back to the gym. They're not open yet in the UK, but certainly gyms are starting to look like they'll be open soon. So this video is all about how to choose the right gym for you. My name is Mark and I'm here to help you live a better, healthier life. My goal is to help as many people as I can get in shape and improve their quality of life. Now, if this is your first time here and you want to learn more about practical and effective ways to improve your health, your fitness and your overall wellness, or if you're just interested in expanding your knowledge about fitness and nutrition, start now by hitting the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos ever again. And now, without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so I know that quite a lot of people have been stuck at home, doing the best they can from home, and certainly I have been thinking to myself, do I want to go back to the gym when they open up? And at the minute, I'm still not sure. But part of that thinking about whether I will go back leads me to thinking about what gym should I go back to. I used to go to a gym that was very close to my work. I'm working from home, so therefore that gym is of no use to me anymore, because it's half an hour away because it was right next to work. So it got me thinking a little bit about how do you choose a gym? There's lots of gyms out there, small, large, big chains or private boutiques. There's lots of gyms. So how do you actually choose the right one for you? And what I mean by that is, if it's right for you, you are more likely to go to it on a regular basis. Over the years, I've joined gyms and gone once or twice in the year because it was a year's membership. I've gone to gyms that I've gone to virtually every day because it was close to work. So therefore, I tied it into my work regime. So what I did was kind of start thinking about what I think about in terms of looking for a gym. And hopefully, if you do decide to actually go back to the gym, this will help you pick the right gym for you. So, in no particular order, there's 10 things that I look at for a gym. The first one is location. So if you're working from home, is it close to home? If you're going away to work, is it close to where you work? Is it convenient in terms of the time it takes to travel there? You don't want to be spending half an hour, 40 minutes in a car to go to the gym, because that means going to the gym for an hour actually means that's 2 hours of your day. Whereas if it's just 2 minutes down the road, an hour at the gym actually is only going to cost you an hour and 10 minutes. So think of the location. Can you park where you need to get to? Can you take the bus or the train? Whatever it is that you do to get there. Perhaps even if you're super keen, can you run to the gym? Really, the location just needs to suit your lifestyle and your schedule. So look at the gyms. Don't just look at the big brands. Have a look on the internet and the search, and actually have a look at what's local, what works for you in terms of location. So that's the first one, which is location. The second one is equally important, is the hours. Do you like to train in the morning before you start your day? Do you want to train in the evening or in the night, when you finish doing whatever you're doing or shifts you're working? Do you like to get some training in at the weekends? Are they open when you want them to? Is it a 24-hour gym, or is it only open set days and set hours per week? So that second bit is, not only can you get there, but when you're there, will it cater for what you want in terms of whether you want to train in the evening? Personally, I like to train either late at night when I've done everything else I want to do, or first thing in the morning. And it was really convenient for me going with the one I used to have, which was right next to work. I mean, we're talking a 2-minute walk from work. So I'd get to work in the morning a little bit early, drop all my stuff off, go to the gym, come back and start my day. That worked for me. So think about the location, but also have a real think about the hours. When is it likely that you are going to get there? Are you nipping up in a lunch break? Are you going before work or after work? Are you going in the evenings? What is it that you want to get out of this? And only you can judge that. So no gym has the perfect hours for everybody, but there will be gyms out there that will cover the hours that you are likely to go and use it. What are the sort of other things you need to look at in terms of the gym specifically? One of the things for me is it organised and is it clean? The cleanliness and the organisation. Are the towels and things to wipe down the machines? Are the bits of equipment left all over the floor in terms of yoga balls and weights and kettlebells? Are they spread all over the place? Because that is a sign of just how organised they are in terms of leaving equipment, putting equipment back. Are there very few of some machines? We'll talk about that a little bit later in terms of are the queues for things, things you have to sign up for. And it is really one of those things where, for me, the organisation piece, if you see kits lying around, lots of machines that are broken, with signs on saying, somebody's coming to fix me, I'll be back in a bit. All of those kind of things are, for me, a sign of whether I want to be there or not. If it's disorganised and messy, it's probably not going to be very clean. Have a look in the changing rooms, etc. You'll get a sense of whether it is for you or not. Now, it's everybody's own judgment, but it is a case of have a look in terms of what you're going to be doing there, because that organisation and cleanliness, particularly in post-COVID, is an important one. The next one for me as well is gym size and crowding. So whether you want to go for a big 24/7 warehouse type gym that's very anonymous, you can go in there, do your training, you don't have to speak to anybody, you can barely even make eye contact with people if you don't want to, or do you want to go to the other extreme, which is a small boutique type gym where you probably are going to get to know the people who go to the gym at the same time as you? What is it that you want? Do you want to talk to people, or do you want to just nod as you pass to your next machine? It really is a personal question. Personally, I don't particularly want to see anybody. I put my earphones in and I get on with what I'm doing because I'm trying to be there for as little time as I can and be as efficient as I can. So I'm looking for a gym that has enough of everything so that I'm not queuing up, that I just go in, get my work done and get back to work or home. So think about the size. Think about how big it is. Think about how busy it is. It doesn't take a small gym that many people to be busy, whereas a big warehouse style gym may be busy on occasion, but there's more likely to be access to everything you need to get to. The fifth one, amenities. What amenities does it have? And that could be as fancy as saunas and steam rooms, through to does it have drinks fountains and a snack machine? Have a think about what you're actually wanting from your gym. You're going to be there for a month, 3 months, a year, whatever it is that is the contract. But if you like it and it has what you need, you're more likely to go there. So have a think about all those items in terms of drinks fountains, drinks machines, has it got a sitting area that you can chat with your friends if that's what you're wanting? Whatever it is, have a look to see whether it's got the amenities for you. Okay, if you're wanting to spend 2 hours there and have a steam room, then you're looking for a particular type of gym. If you're just looking to get in, get some water and crack on with business, then you need a different set of amenities. So have a look at what that gym offers, not just the machines it's got, but also those other things that you are likely to want as you go forward. So you've narrowed it down. You've looked for locations, you've looked for the ones that have got the hours, you've had a kind of look and seen whether the organisation and cleanliness is up to scratch for you. You've had to think about the gym size and what you're looking for there, and you've had a look on the website or whatever they've got for what amenities they have. Time to start narrowing it down even further here. Staff. Are the staff in evidence? Is there somebody greeting you at the door? What level of staffing have they got? There are chains of gyms out there that don't have very many staff unless they are physical trainers. They just have a couple of staff on duty, doing the rounds. Or are there lots of staff, looking around? Are they friendly? Are they helpful? All the rest of it. What level of staffing do you want? Do you literally want to be left alone to do your thing? Or do you want to have people hovering around and saying hello and all the rest of it? So have a look at the staff. Have a look at the equipment. Now, I am talking, but I'm not just talking about the number of treadmills they've got, or the number of bikes they've got, or what free weights they've got. But I'm talking about the whole thing in terms of the TRX straps and everything else. Have they got the bits of equipment that you're looking for? If you do work with a yoga ball, are the yoga balls available? Medicine balls, kettlebells, whatever you think you're going to be needing, or whatever you're going to be needing for your workouts, do they have it there? Or at the very least, some sort of alternative to that. If you are a free weight nut, are there plenty of them? If you just want machines, are there plenty of the machines you're looking for? And it's one of those things where that will give you a sense of, how big, yes, how busy potentially, but also how likely you are to be, queuing up for a machine. If there's only one of something, and you're having a look around, is there a sort of sign up board for it at busy times where you have to get in a queue for it? And that might be okay for you if you're wanting a sort of boutique type thing, but it might not be if you're just wanting to get in, get it done and move away again. So have a look for that kind of thing. Are there sign-up sheets for things? Are there those extra bits in terms of those massage rollers, the yoga balls and everything else? Whatever it is you think you need for that, little things like the battle ropes and things, are all of that available in the gym? Because that will give you an indication of whether it's got what you need and want for your workout when you want it. Okay. So, the next bit here is for those people who maybe don't know what they want from a workout. They know they want to join the gym. It might be a first time, or it might be a long time since they've been in the gym. Do they have classes? If you are liking, your spin classes and everything else, do they have them available at the gym? How easy are they to actually book onto? Are they all fully booked and you have to join a queue to get them? So how many classes of the type you want? And also, are the physical trainers, PTs there available for you if that's what you want? I know some gyms have more choice than others. Some gyms only have a few personal trainers. Some gyms have lots. Have a look, see what they've got, see whether it's right for you. And again, you can only judge what you need in this. This is one of those things, it's quite a personal choice what gym, and even more of a personal choice what personal trainer you have for your time in the gym. So choose carefully, have a proper look, do some research, click on the links of those personal trainers. One of the things that's going a little bit off topic here, one of the things I do once I've joined a gym before I choose a personal trainer is I actually go to the gym, for a month or two. I actually see which physical trainers are busy, which ones you kind of like the sound of as they're walking around the floor. Are they, berating their people and kind of boot camp styley, because that might be right for you? Are they kind of encouraging and cajoling? That might be right for you. And again, it's a very personal choice. What works for you? What is going to get you going, doing the exercises and performing better each week? The last two for me, so 9 and 10, the last two for me are really quite important, and probably just as important as most of the others combined. One is the vibe. One is that feeling you get when you walk into the gym. Now, you might just be looking for that industrial, get in, get it done and move away again. You might be looking for that, like I said, boutique-y type, friendly atmosphere. But is that vibe of the gym right for you? Do you feel comfortable there? Do you think you can go there, multiple times per week for weeks at a time without, going insane at the horrible, pastel shades of colour on the wall or whatever it is. Does it feel comfortable? Does it feel welcoming to you? That vibe is really important as you go through. But the last one, particularly being a Yorkshireman living in Scotland, price. Does it fit in the budget for you? Obviously, the more amenities, steam rooms and saunas and swimming pools and everything else you've got, the more the price is going to be higher. The more the 24/7, not many staff, warehouse type approach, the cheaper it's going to be. But whatever the price is, does it fit in with your budget? Are you going to be signing yourself up to a 12-month contract, or is it a rolling monthly contract? All those things need to factor in, because if it's going to break the bank, no matter how nice it is, you're going to begrudge it. You're going to sit there and go, why am I spending all this money? Now, that might keep you going for a while because you are spending all of that money, but it might also put you off the gym because this chunk of money is going on the gym. On the other hand, if you go down to the very cheap end of the spectrum, does it have what you need? Do you start missing it because, well, it's only a few pounds? These are all things that are important to you. And that scale of how fancy and steam roomy, massagey, whatever it is, end of it, versus that warehouse 24/7, more budget approach. It's not so much to do with how much money you've got, it's what feel and vibe you want and what fits within your budget. So have a look in terms of what the options are, where that gym is, the hours it's got in terms of fitting in with your day, how clean and organised is it, are the staff friendly, and does it have all of the equipment and amenities that you are wanting from it? And look at the price, because you don't want to be grudging paying the money, you don't want to be skimping and saving elsewhere. You might do, actually. If you want to, that's your thing, but I would never recommend that. It always needs to fit comfortably within your budget, because you neither want to be regretting spending the money or begrudging it in any way. So that is, for me, how to choose a gym. Now again, the question of whether you're going to go back to the gym anytime soon, that is only for you to answer. But if you do decide to start going back to the gym, hopefully those pointers will give you some good ideas of how to find the right gym for you, how to look at them, and what you're looking for in the potential gyms. Because hopefully that gym is going to be your home for several hours a week, every week, for quite a long time. So you need to be happy, you need to be comfortable, and you need to be able to get the job done. So that is how to choose a gym, according to Mark. Might not be for everybody's taste, but that is my looking at a gym, choosing a gym, and hopefully with COVID lockdowns starting to end fairly soon, we hope, it's probably a good time to start looking around. Is there anything else you look for from a gym when you're looking for what gym to join? If there is, or if there's anything specific in terms of equipment, whatever else, leave me a comment in the comments below. And as always, if you've got this far and you've enjoyed the video, please do smash that like button, because it does help with the YouTube algorithm. I'd say that about 5 times. A tongue twister. YouTube algorithm. As always, thank you very much for watching along with this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.